What is going on, Herd? Thanks for tuning into another video, and it's your one episode of the week. And yes, it is Sunday, the end of the week. However, we are going to try to keep it towards the end of the week like this for this release of this video. And as you can tell, we have the Custom Brioso R. I don't know what RA stands for. Let's get to the track and let's see if this thing drifts. And here we go, guys. So we're going to pull into the pits of the parking lot drift park here. We're going to stance our old... I don't even remember what the heck this car is called. I can't pronounce it even if I did remember. So we're going to stance this beast. If it even will stance, that's the big question. We have stancage. Definitely have stancage. Alright guys, so literally this car was a purchase. I pulled it out of the garage. I basically took the livery out. I have not tried to drift this thing 1 second. I haven't even burnt out with it. So what we're going to be doing here is seeing if this thing drifts, seeing what she's got, and I kind of am hoping it is. It's kind of like a little Ford Focus RS in a way, you know what I mean? It's a cool little car if she drifts. The one worry I have is it's four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, and it is. Yeah, it's all-wheel drive, damn it. As we know, all-wheel drive cars in this game, they do not drift. I actually just had to have an argument with someone about the Retro Elegy. Oh, it drifts. You just need to learn how to drift is what they told me, or I just don't know how to drift. And the first thing that came to my mind is, well, being that it doesn't drift, what is he doing to think that it does this? Well, he's obviously pulling the e-brake and sliding around the corner and calling that a drift. So I just told him that obviously if he's sliding around a corner with the e-brake and calling an e-brake slide a drift, he needs to learn what a drift is. And oddly, the very next vehicle that we test and does a drift is an all-wheel drive car that, I mean, you can see that I can like slide it a little bit with momentum, but it shifts very easy. Then you have to reset it. It's shifted already. So I'll show you, since this doesn't drift, it's right away I can tell you this car does not drift, guys, unfortunately. I'm not going to sit there and just whip it around constantly in there. That's pointless. This is a tiny car and it should be performing very well. So I'll show you what people are doing with these all-wheel drive cars. Stuff like that. They're doing stuff like that. Catch that drift, man. Oh, catch that crash. I definitely caught that crash. And that's kind of what people are calling drifting right there. These type of movements. And, you know, it's borderline drifting. Can you have fun doing it? Yeah, you can. You can have fun. But honestly, you're not going to be able to link something up like that and then whip it around the next corner. Just plain and simple, you're not going to be able to keep it into a drift. How do I say this? Basically, you're just not going to be able to perform at a level that looks realistic doing that. I know that stuff is fun and whatnot, sliding around, especially if you're going around corners and going down hills and whatnot. Guys, it's just not drifting. It's e-brake sliding is what it is. It's e-brake sliding is what it really is. Oh, you catch that reverse entry? It's like, no, that wasn't in a reverse entry. You can't even really reverse entry into this game because the game doesn't allow you to. It doesn't allow you to burn out. It doesn't allow you to burn out when you're going backwards. See, if I was still burning out, it would have had a little bit of momentum. I could have put and slid around this corner. That would have been a proper reverse entry. 360 entry. That is possible. 360 entries are definitely possible in this game. I will give it that. However, the reverse entries, because you cannot burn out, you come to that stop just like that. So a reverse entry. All I'm going over here is some high-speed drifting techniques, which we're going to be going over in the future here, guys. If you guys enjoy this type of drifting and you're one of those diehards, so this is the only type of drifting, you better learn how to drift if you... Well, you know, whatever. And a lot of people are going to hop on that bandwagon that, well, if I drift this way and I can do it good, then this is the only way, and that way is not the right way. And that is, for one, not only is it not the only way of drifting in this game, but it's definitely not the most efficient way of drifting in this game either. Engaging, fun, yes. Efficient, no. Hey, catch that drift right there! Catch that drift, man! So there you unfortunately have it, guys. Another great looking vehicle that I wish drifted, but it doesn't drift. I'm not going to sit here and BS you and say it does drift and hold you here for 20 minutes trying to show you a bunch of crap. When you have tires and you pull up to something and they all four spin, It's not a drift car, guys. It's just not. In the real world, yeah, 1,000 horsepower going to 4 wheels with some really slippery compound. Yeah, you can turn that into a drift car. Don't get me wrong. Ken Block does that. He actually prefers an all-wheel drive drift car. You can't do it in GTA. You can hardly drift with a 2-wheel drive car. Get over that, guys. I appreciate every single one of you guys tuning in, liking, commenting, subscribing. Sharing the videos if you're sharing the videos. If you're not sharing the videos, please share the videos. As always, I hope you guys stay happy, stay positive, and we will definitely speak to you next time.